Hello, I'm Darren. I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to talk about Minutes to Midnight, directed by Christopher Ray, who gave us Circus Kane last year, which was one of my favourite horror movies of last year. It also stars William Baldwin, John Hennigan, Bill Moseley, and Sarah Fletcher. This film follows 7 friends who go to a ski resort lodge place in the mountains for a New Year's Eve party, only to find themselves needing to fight against masked killers who are out to kill people. Just, who needs motivation? They're killers, right? This is a purely slasher-esque movie with lots of little side supporting characters like a sheriff, a ranger, a random backpacker. So yeah, we have a lot of people involved. So we're going to go straight into Darren's ups. The 3 things I enjoyed the most about this movie in no particular order. Number 1 is going to be the weapons the killers use. We know from the past a slasher movie needs to have an iconic weapon. We have Leatherface with his chainsaw, we have Jason with his machete, we have Michael Myers with his knife usually, and Freddy Krueger with his claws. This one brings out a new weapon that I have not seen before, and one that will strike terror into you. I am not going to say exactly what it is, because I want you to be surprised when you see it. But it is one that I have never seen before, so I want to say it's one of the most original weapons that one of these killers uses. My second pick is going to be seeing John Hennigan, formerly John Morrison if you know your wrestling, continuing his acting career. He is, for me, the best performer in this movie, and we're just waiting for him to just break out, to get to the levels of the former wrestlers who are trying their acting. We know he can handle the fighting, and the fact that he does the parkour stuff also helps his character. Maybe not in this one, but what he can give us as an actor. We want to see this more often. The final thing is the kills. We have slasher movies that need good kills, so we have practical effects behind the majority of these kills, I believe, and they look great throughout the film. We have bits and everything flying everywhere, so yeah, horror fans gonna like the slasher side. But I have to give up, so I'm gonna give a few downs. My 3 downs. I would say these are kind of nitpicky, just because for this type of movie you just go and enjoy what you see. But my first one is going to be over-reliant on iconic names. We have William Baldwin, a Baldwin brother, yeah. Bill Moseley's a bit of a horror icon, and Christopher Judge from Stargate is a sci-fi icon. When in actual fact it's people like Sarah Fletcher and Bryce Draper and John Hennigan who are more influential in this story, shall we say. They have more screen time, more importance to everything going on. Sarah Fletcher and Bryce Draper in the slasher side of it, John Hennigan in the fighting side of it. Yeah. My second one is going to be the fact that the 7 friends are the most generic horror cliched slasher characters you're ever going to see. We can go through them. We have the goodish, two-shoeish, who reluctantly takes them to the thing, who has had issues with her boyfriend, who's come back. We have the couple, who are more interested in having sex than doing anything else because they're so, yeah. We have the slutty girl, we have the drunk who can't handle his alcohol and thinks that he's the friend who's going to get with the fitty, and we have the geeky, nerdy character that can't handle their booze. They're your cliches. You know who's going to live and who's going to die out of that group, and probably the Order. Don't be surprised. And there is a part of the story is there's a talk of an impending storm. Like they get told there's a storm coming, you've got to go to safety. And over this night, I don't remember a storm at all. Yes, there was like a wind and maybe a sprinkle of rain on a roof, but there was no storm. I think that was just slapped in there for reasons why no one else was on the mountain. Sorry, picky as I say. But overall, if you are a slasher fan, you are going to sit there and enjoy this movie. You're going to have some good kills, good weapons, good characters, and everything you need to see in a slasher movie. There is a lot of storyline and a lot of characters, which could be a slight drawback for some people. But you know what you know. You're going to get a lot of people in a movie. You're probably going to get a lot of bodies. So that's always fun to see if you want a slasher movie. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. And I'm going to say you go and check out Minutes to Midnight and let me know whether you enjoy this movie. I think if you are a Halloween, Friday the 13th, that type of movie, you're going to get a little kick out of this movie. So go and watch it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I'm going to go and do what I do best. Watch movies.